go any further. All right, I like Dr. Oz and I like Dr. Phil both. All right, but you've got to understand that they are both salesmen. Okay, one sells books, the other sells merchandise. Okay, so the one girl, I'm sick of Dr. Oz says. She's trying to the fish. She got a whole year's supply of fish oil. It's like, no. Green drinks, no, you don't need a green drink to be healthy. My mom gave me those and it really helped clean out my system. It did a lot of good things for me and stuff like that. And it's a way to get in maximum amount of vegetables without having to eat too much maximum amount of vegetables. And it does kind of cut down on the roughage and cakes and stuff like that. So in longevity terms, it's probably a good idea to cleanse you out, but not a good idea in a longevity balanced diet. It's better to get the roughage and eat that. Yeah, like my brother-in-law Lawrence said, you need the roughage, you know. I don't like the roughage from the pulp and the oatmeal. Kids need the roughage. Nah, it's that way. No, I'm getting plenty of roughage in my broccoli. Somebody strained that damn orange juice. That was it, Bogan orange juice. I'm sorry. I do that with words a lot. I get talking real fast, and you can. I called brother Jerry Williams Jerry Lewis. And I was thinking about Jerry Lewis, I'm sometimes analytically ahead of my, his name is Jerry Williams, not Jerry Lewis. Well, not to be, neither one of them to be confused with old Jerry Boykin. He got his butt kicked, but he deserved it. Now, Dr. Oz and Dr. Phil are going to feel like they're going to get their asses kicked today, but that's okay because they're in a molecular world that deals with technological and certain kinds of advances that we worship above just practical, commonsensical communication and advice. Right off the bat with that young girl, Desiree and Desaline or whatever, stuff like that, right off the bat, you know, does she have death wish? No, she's just a spoiled brat who wants to kill herself when she doesn't get her way. I was married to two of them. She's exceedingly attractive. They both have their father's nose on that lady's face with those dark eyes and those beautiful faces. They're just, and they have wonderful shapes, you know. And so they're exceedingly physically attractive girls, okay? And they know that. And that's part of their attitude and their problem because other girls get into it with them and, you know, I'm going to do what I want. You can get like, you just a hater. I'd sure hate getting naked with you. And that's what happens. They get the problems with the men because it's a competition society and it's competition-based. And so and they are fine. They're very attractive girls, great bodies. Exceedingly wonderful bodies, just really very sexy. But the one who's a little bit heavier has a little bit more insecurity issues about it than the one who's not as heavy. And they're both equally attractive, and there's no competition at all because they're both fine. And I would have to just sit there and go, well, you better finally decide. She acts less a fool than you, so I'm going with the one who doesn't have the baby. Even though I'd like to help you with the baby, you can't fix yourself. I mean, I can't fix you, only you can fix you. So I've been there, done that, all right? That baby didn't ask to be born. You asked to go out and get pregnant. Now you better step the fuck on up. Everything changes the moment you become a mama. And that's just the way it is. And if you don't like that, then girl, you don't need to be drinking because you're underage like he said. You killed two of your friends through an inappropriate action, but they killed themselves because they jumped in the car with you. So don't take it personal, but take it personal. Know that they're responsible for their actions and you're responsible for your actions. Do you want your actions to lead to anything that fucking stupid again? Then stop. If you're mad and blacking out and stuff like that, I wouldn't try to get into any kind of confrontation with me whatsoever. Are we all about face and everything working good now? You don't need to get a brain scan. No, you don't need to get a brain scan. No. You don't need a brain scan. You don't need all that. It's PTSD. Yeah, it's called post-traumatic stress disorder. You put yourself in a post-traumatic stress disorder condition because you're in competition with other women to see who wants to fuck you the most, the hardest, the farthest, the fastest, and who has to be the best-looking Tyrese type of guy who bring that long dick and bring that long dick all right. And sometimes you got to get drunk to get over the pain of not being getting everything your way. Why isn't he going out with me? I'm better looking than she is. Yeah, I know. My ex-wife was that way too. Knock it off, girl. All right? You ain't in competition with no one. You're in competition with yourself to see who can get stupid faster, you or you. And you've already beat yourself to it, so knock it off. Now you're going to get in competition to see who can get smart faster. All right? You are you. Make it you. You are exceedingly fine. Both you girls are exceedingly fine. But inside, you're acting ugly. Listen to the guru. Who knew that I would do what the guru do? Yeah, because he's a dog like me that rolls it legit, you see, because some women are inside, they're very ugly when they get competition to see who's the hottest honey in the room. You're not the hottest honey in the room. No, you're not. Why? Because the hottest honey in the room doesn't fucking care. Like he said, you obviously care because you wanted to kick their ass for it. Get over it. If you really don't care what other people think about you, you'll go, oh, okay. But when it relatively affects my children, with what other people thinks about me. Makes us promote stupidity and promote competition to make you all get drunk, destroy your world, and kill one another expeditiously through extortions. Competitions means is stupidity. I care. And I get up and kick ass. Because I like Jaden. Because he's cute. Oh my God, he's cute. Oh, he's cute. He can be a brat. That's because his mama's a brat. Knock it the fuck off. What you're seeing in him is what you don't like about you. That's why you get upset. Sorry, Dr. Phil. I know it took over, but yeah, man. You're moving too slow for me, bro. We got to finish this show, all right? I got things to do. I ain't got time to sell a bunch of books and other shit that you got to advertise and shit like that. So you get where we're coming from, girl? All right, you're fine. You're both fine, all right? You're too young for me, but you're 20. I'm 48. That's legal. Mom, Dad, can you watch for 3-day weekend? I'll send your daughter back with some really sweet DNA. Both of them. That's not incest. It's just helping fix them a little bit. You only need a little bit, all right? Just kidding around. We'll make sure that you don't get pregnant. All right. Just kidding around. Ralph, what? I'm joking. Dr. MJ did it. Michael did it. Mike, they're old enough to be your daughters. I know that, but they're also old enough not to be my daughters. Do you see what I'm saying? They're 20. I'm 48. Yeah. Jennifer Lopez gets to have sex with a 27-year-old. Nobody freaks out at her. I was 33 and married a 19-year-old. That was totally okay right there. I'm 47. I could have sex with a 19-year-old. It's perfect. She's an adult. Yeah. Like, never mind. We ain't going to go there. We ain't going to go there, dog. We ain't going to go there. I see things. I'm not the Alan Parsons Project. I'm the Ralph Earl Parsons Jr. Project. I am the eye in the sky, looking at you. I can read your mind. Knock it off. Okay, I'm sorry, dog. I love you too. Mike, step off. You're in trouble. You're in trouble. Don't come into. But this is my key. This is my court. This is my basketball kingdom. This is my analytical kingdom. I'm jogging with you, man. It's cool. All right, thanks, Mike. I love Michael Jordan, man. When we spiritually connect, it is the coolest. We're talking Force MDs. He likes the Force MDs. You have no stupid enough to like the Force MDs. Them brothers could dance. They could sing wonderful harmonies. Great love music. You put that on, you are getting laid for a show. Love is the house. You got the... Oh, man. We both agree. Here I Go Again is one of the best love songs ever. Both the brothers could have sang it, but TC tore it up. But I'm sure the other brother could sing it real well, too, because they have similar stylings of voices. Yeah, oh man. If we met the Force MDs, well, he's probably already. If I met the Force MDs, all we would do is sit down and boo-hoo because we missed other brothers that ain't there and how they couldn't hold it together. And they didn't have a team captain, quarterback, point guard like me saying, yo, hey, man, let's chill this. Look, let's style this and style that and flow this and flow that. It's not his fault that his songs were a little bit better for it by the ear of the guys doing it. It worked. We hot. We there. It's us. We'll roll it all together. Don't get all Mary Wilson, Diana Ross on us now. Y'all, what a hot, man. Eddie Kendricks, David Ruffin on us. We're the Force MDs. We are forces, MDs together. Now, what up? What we're going to do, get you to Dr. Oz so we can get you a better diet. Get you to Dr. Oz so we can find out what's going on with this stuff. Fuck the Dr. Oz shit. They say there's no cure to Lou Gehrig's disease. There has to be some kind of correlation with major metropolitan areas in Lou Gehrig's disease with some kind of a toxin there. Yeah, okay, so what's up? Why? Just look at it. See where they're coming. Most people with Lou Gehrig's disease probably have a metropolis connection to some kind of a toxin in a large group metropolis area. So, get on it. And it had to evolve from something that is not as highly technologically advanced as what we're evolving into now, because it happened to Lou Gehrig's disease in the New York metropolitan area back in the back in the day. And so it has to be something like that. Okay, so there's where your research needs to go. All right, see commonalities that are happening with certain people that are suffering from Lou Gehrig's disease. What if it's happening to people in rural areas too? Then find out what kind of common toxins they're dealing with. It might have come from a metropolitan area. Yeehaw, do I have to do everything for you people? My gosh. I'm going to watch Hawking's Universe thing tonight. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It'll be fun. All I wanted to know was, because when you're saying that, the whole thing with the lady, she has, me and the dad have sex at least every other day. I'm like, oh, what a wonderful woman. Oh, well, I love you. Do you have a sister? She said, that's the one that's alive. Oh, okay. Yeah, everybody steams up windows and everybody has sex before they got married. Not everybody, but most people. Yeah, but someone who has sex every other day, that's a blessing from God. Can I get a wife like that? It's so bad. Every other day would have been fine for me. We didn't have to have sex every day, but every other day, that would have been really nice. That would release the serotonin levels or whatever, or endorphins or whatever. Yeah, I would have liked that. I'd have been the happiest, healthiest, most wonderful husband in the whole world if I had a wife that had sex with me every other day, except for when she's on her period. You get a week off a month. That's cool. And it's only every other day. It's not every other day, unless, of course, you're in the mood for a 3-day weekend. Or, you know what I'm saying? Dude, I want you. Okay, he agrees. Dr. MJ says, zang. Dr. Phil, you say zang. Dr. Oz says zang. Tom, we like every other day sex women. That's beautiful. It's love making love out of nothing at all. Every other day, every other day. If you're in a mood every day, that's cool. Just as long as don't kill me. Okay, I love you too. If you're in really good shape and having a really good sex life, you're in better shape and you're more encouraged to want to have more sex. Yeah, you sleep better, you rest better, you feel more secure. You're happier. People with healthy sex lives are healthier people. That was on Dr. Oz, and he's right. I'm sure Dr. Phil would concur. Do we all concur on that? We don't have to sell that. You don't have to sell sex. You don't have to sell. We don't have to take our clothes off to have a good time. But sometimes it really helps. And if the booty is your booty, and the VJ is your VJ, and the Dinkle man is the shut up. You ain't funny, Dinkle. And the Dinkle man is your Dinkle man. I prefer Simba. Thank you very much. I prefer the Lion King. I was the Lion King before I was Dinkle man. It's not my fault that Sean had a bigger member than me. I preferred Simba. Thank you, Law. Okay, she is pretty. I agree. Okay. Jordan's like, yeah, she is pretty. Law and Sarah are pretty. Yeah, very pretty. Very pretty. Law looks like Dorothy Dandridge, and Aunt Sarah looked like, wow, pretty lady. Really, really sweet, kind, soft-spoken, really pretty. Yeah, kind of trophy wife you want to say. Lala was a cross between Dorothy Dandridge and Halle Berry. That's fine, y'all. Okay, we got to go to the next one. Dr. MJ, come on now. All right, I love you too. Hey, it's cool, man. I love this. Me and Dr. MJ, Dr. Oz, you guys, you're selling stuff. He's selling stuff. He sells more underwear than any other underwear in the history of the planet. He guys, I went to the store and saw him on the back of somebody's van. Okay. I love you too. I love you too, dog. It's the legacy you leave is a legacy of love and intelligence, and you're going to come help me out? All right, number 23, going to help 22 get higher? You better. All right, baby boy. Love you too. I'll be back. Blessings and peace.